let's go for a ride and get some real fucking footage. Oh shit, dude. Okay, let's go. We're going. We're going. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at my hair after riding my e-bike, man. Okay, I can honestly say that my bike is totally badass. I wouldn't trade it for a moped or anything because they suck. Now, I love my bike. It's just able to cut through traffic. It just, all around my bike is badass. And you really wouldn't know it until you rode it. Just lovely, lovely bicycle. But it's not a toaster, just a toaster, you know what I mean? Riding an e-bike's better than riding anything. Hub motors are way smoother too, in my opinion, than a mid-drive motor would be. Just saying, you know. And then I'm thinking, does it really matter? Because I'm on an e-bike and it really doesn't matter anymore. I can go anywhere I want to go without worrying about the law. I can basically just go right through stop signs and they won't say anything either because it just really doesn't matter to them. They can't make any money off of me. They can't search my trunk. I don't have a trunk, so they can't search anything. Having an e-bike is just awesome. I hope they never change the laws or anything, you know. Yeah. Okay, the range on my bike is unknown at this point. I don't know how far it'll go, but the last battery I had was 13 amp hours and it went from the south end to Walmart. Okay, so think about that. Maybe North Belt, Walmart and back. That's quite a ways. How fast does it go? About 25, 30 miles an hour right now. Maybe 35, I'm not sure, but it's fast enough. It's fast as you want to go on a bike. You really don't want to go much faster because it gets super dangerous at that point and your bike could fall apart and you could die. So 30, 35 feels about right on a bicycle. And if you're riding along with traffic, 30 miles an hour is about ideal on regular roads. And the acceleration is actually better. If I give it a little boost with the pedaling, I can accelerate at about the same rate that a car can when a car's taking off at a normal speed and not spinning the tires, but just taking off at a regular rate. I can accelerate fast enough to be like, get out of the way, Jack. My bike has a hub motor. It doesn't have a mid-drive motor. That means the hub is in the wheel. And the way that affects my ride or whatever on the streets is that it gives me like a stability in the front because that's the heavy end. So I feel like I'm controlling like a motorcycle a little bit, motorcycle wheel, so to say. And then the back end is really lightweight. So whenever I turn corners or anything, as long as I just stay focused on that front wheel, not slipping or anything, then I'm good to go, you know. If it was on the back, I'd be concerned about the weight. And then when I turned a corner, I'd be wondering, like, is this thing going to slip? And then, you know, I'm going to wreck or what, you know, because whenever you have all that weight on the back, it's going to confuse you because your handlebars and your visual is in front of you and you'd be dealing with the lightweight front end and you'd think you can turn real quick or something. And then you realize, hey, there's all this weight on the back, so you got to compensate. And you get the point. Yeah, it's bad to have the hub motor on the back is no good, because also if you get a flat tire, you need to bite through the gears. There's going to be a wire running to the wheel. So if it's on the back wheel, then you're going to have to fight with that wire whenever you change a tire or do anything. Also, if your chain goes out, if my chain goes out, I can keep on riding, I guess. You could do that with the rear wheel too, but whatever. Okay, how's the handling? The handling's actually pretty damn good. I use a slick tire on the front, or kind of a road tire, and then a knobby tire on the back, kind of in case I hit an alley and my rear end kind of starts to slip out from under me. It works out really well having like a slick on the front, and then I operate based on how well the slick is doing. Like if I don't think the slick tire can make it around the corner because I'm doing it too sharp or something, then I definitely know what the back tire is going to do, because it doesn't want to slip either, you know. So it's got grip on it, and it's a little bit wider on the back. I got 26-inch wheel on the front, 24-inch wheel on the back. So if I start to slide, I have less distance to put my foot down so that I can save myself from wrecking. You know, like if I had a 26-inch wheel, it's kind of too far off the ground, and if I put my foot down, it's not the right, my knee isn't going to be bent when it hits the street, and it's just going to be all bad, you know, or I might completely miss and just dump on my head. So that's why I use a 24-inch wheel on the back. That's a really good question about handling, you know, like, does it handle well? Hell yeah, it handles well, and it's really fast, dipping through traffic, or if you have a fast response, you need to turn real quick. It's great. Better than a moped. Okay, the charge time. Well, on my bike currently, it's a 3-amp charger. I used to have a 2-amp charger, and it said 6 hours to charge for 13 amp hours. This 20 amp hour battery, I would say, takes probably 6 hours too if it's completely drained at 3 amps. I don't know, because it's 20 amp hours, almost double, you know. Add 50% more charging power. Do the math. Okay. Okay, the charge time. How long does it take to fully charge? I already answered that. Okay. My battery's not old at all. I just got it. It's a new battery. I'm suspecting that it's got top shelf batteries in it, which means that it's going to have good batteries, but not the best. Okay. You're going to have 3 levels of batteries: reused batteries, which are a total hazard; top shelf batteries, which are good batteries; and then you have name brand like Panasonic, LG, Samsung. Those are the best, but it's going to cost you about $900 for a Samsung or LG battery. So that's why I get top shelf. My battery was $200. It's 20 amp hours, and it's rated up to, like, I think 1500 watt wheel. Can't beat that. Okay, you're going to notice an increase in weight on an e-bike, and sometimes when you're not feeling up to it, it's going to be very difficult to move the darn thing up and down stairs by yourself. My bike's a little front heavy because the battery and the wheels in the front, kind of. The battery's in the middle, wheels in the front. It's kind of front heavy, so you got to grab it by the frame on the top bar, and it's got to kind of balance itself, and then you're trying to lift it up the stairs, and to get it up a few inches takes a lot of force. I'm thinking my bike's at least 50, 60 pounds. I don't know. That's just an estimate. Yeah, where do I store my bike, and how easy is it to lock it up securely? Okay, whenever I store my bike, I have this, I have a lock that I just quickly secure it. It's a cheap lock, and they run about $5 at Walmart, and it's got 4 digits on it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and numbers 1 through 9.